An outsider like myself can look at what's going on with the US government shutdown from a neutral perspective, not aligned to either party. Here's what's happening and why both sides blame the other. The US Constitution divides the power of government between three entities. The Congress makes the laws and sets what the government should be doing. The judiciary, which interprets the Constitution and laws and is responsible for enforcing both the people and the government follow the laws set by Congress and the Constitution. And thirdly, the President, who manages government and sees that those laws, as set by Congress and interpreted by the judiciary, are carried out. The President makes day-to-day decisions where there's no time to write a new law and is held to account by Congress. Within the Constitution, Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7 states, "No money shall be drawn from the Treasury, but in consequence of appropriations made by law. The executive can't spend without congressional approval. Congress must agree on spending bills. The House creates the bills to both raise and spend money. The Senate reviews, amends and passes the bills, but it can't make its own bills or its own rules." This reaches the point we're at right now, where the executive of the government, the President, needs spending approved for the next period of government. The President has put forward spending. The House has created the bills and submitted them to the Senate. Has been debating the bills and is now delaying their vote on the bills. It's not that the Senate said no, it's stalling the process of bringing it to a vote in the Senate, which would, on party lines, vote yes. So how does the Senate stall things? Key to this is the people framing the Constitution describe political parties and factions as a disease in the body politic. Therefore, the Constitution was designed to work without them. This led to a Senate that had no formal rule to end debate, allowing for unlimited debate. Then in 1917, they introduced a cloture rule. You can vote to end debate. In the case of spending bills, 2/3 of the Senate. In 1975, this was reduced to 3/5 because it was getting increasingly difficult as parties become more and more polarised. The system in the US is based on the fact that people won't always vote along party lines, which becomes increasingly important when almost everyone in Congress is a member of just two political parties. In the US, there's not even a concept of crossing the floor, you just vote. And in theory, you can vote however you like. Okay, so are the Democrats entitled to stall? Well, even Donald Trump has said in the past that a shutdown of government is actually the fault of the President. The Democrats' argument is that some of the monies are not being spent in accordance with the approval of Congress. That leaves the Democrats feeling rights on their side, and the Republicans? Well, they see whatever the President's spending on will automatically be approved by Congress. It makes Congress a bit pointless if true, but still, there's some argument for it, which is why the President sees it the other way around. So where are we left? Well, it ends up debatable, with both seeing things from their perspective and feeling that they're right. Who'll blink first? Well, that we'll soon find out.